Some sweet science. Let's go. Great sequence of strikes there. Loving that. Nice boxing, yes. Nice boxing. Now, just keep building up that damage. Let me see that. Let's go. You got 30 seconds. Let's go.
All right, coming up next, this highly anticipated matchup for the UFC middleweight division title. While the road to middleweight golden glory still goes through Sydney, Australia, Robert Whittaker is the man, and just don't call him Bobby Knuckles, you'll be okay.
I just don't understand how he does not embrace this nickname. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect for Robert Whittaker. But he's one of those guys that doesn't jump off the page. He's one of those guys that you don't look at and go, oh my goodness, this is one of the most dangerous men in the world. But he is. He has unbelievable skill. He has a wrestling background, was able to stay up right against Yoel Romero, who's the world and Olympic silver medalist, was able to knock out Jacare Souza. Just a truly tremendous mixed martial artist, and since going up to 185, has truly found his groove.
And the Reaper, as they call him, always says the best place to break your hand is inside the octagon. He's done it before. He's not afraid to do it again. So here's the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world making the walk, looking to defend his title. It is certainly something that he's been able to do in the past. He has been challenged on this title run. It's not as though he has run roughshod through this division, but they're all still chasing him at 185 pounds tonight. At least on paper, could be his most difficult challenge to date. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. So 2 years, the gap in age, some differences in height and reach. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Murgliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out United Center in Chicago, Illinois. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 31 wins, 9 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting in Sydney, New South Wales, Australia, presenting the challenger, Robert Whittaker! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 32 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world,
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway. All right, so here we go with this UFC Middleweight Championship fight. The round 1 clock is starting to tick. The #1 contender believes the champ is ripe for the picking. The champion has heard that noise in the past, and he has dismissed all challengers. He has defended this title. He has taken on all comers. Now tonight, as he tries to continue this championship run, the focus is on this confident #1 contender. We'll see how this fight plays out early. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He has certainly found his range on the feet.
I mean, when you don't check, you're going to continue to get blasted with kicks. His opponent has not deterred him from keeping on throwing those kicks. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those legs. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch. All right, so the strike lands, but my children hit hard.
Yeah, at this point, early in the fight, you saw his head snapping back. You can see the effect the punches were taking. Now, he may as well just smack him on the arm like, good job, guy. What a fight. He loaded up there on that high kick.
Lands a good combination.
Oh, nice high kick.
Oh, straight right. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very active. Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick. Oh, there you go. Yep, swept him right there.
Whittaker gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet.
It's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Nice hook lands. Oh, good kicks there. And just misses with that big right hand.
Head kick lands. Oh, man, that leg's all beat up.
Well, the leg kicks have been a big... Oh!
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landed. Both very powerful, very...
Whoa!
hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, he lands the Superman punch.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Oh, huge elbow. So a strong 5 minutes down. All right, so there's the end of the round. The big moment in it, of course, the shot to the liver that buckled his opponent.
He hurt him.
Take a seat. You're doing great. Fantastic. Breathe. Great. Just breathe in. All right? Here's some more. Listen. What you're doing is awesome. I love it.
You ready? You ready? Let's go.
Oh! He's out!
He got him! What a performance!
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming, so a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages. And there he is, our UFC middleweight champion of the world. What an outstanding knockout here to finish the job tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliante has called a stop to this contest at 4 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Cerrone.
And still the king of the 185-pounders. There he is, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion after the knockout tonight in his title defense. And that's got to feel pretty good. There were a lot of people backing the #1 contender coming in here tonight, but he certainly muted all of that noise and then some. The celebration is on in the corner. Congratulations to the reigning, defending, still undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world.
Strong. That's what we're doing today. Nice. Keep going. stop now. 30 on the clock. Great speed on that combo. More of that. Let's go. Hey, don't worry about it. That's why it's called training.
And coming up next, our main event, a matchup for the UFC middleweight division title. All right, so here he is, the inimitable last style bender, Israel Adesanya, still undefeated as a mixed martial artist. DC, you tried to bring him in to emulate John Jones back in the day, and he's such a meticulous, thoughtful guy that he said no because Luke Rockhold was in that gym and he thought he might have to fight him one day.
He knew that at some point he would reach Luke Rockhold in his division, so he said, you know what? I want to help you, DC, but I can't because of what's going to happen going forward in my career. He did not want to put Luke or himself in such an awkward situation. How about forward thinking? How about forward thinking that would have...
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go with round one of this UFC middleweight championship fight. The consensus #1 and #2 185-pounders on the roster. The middleweight champion has defended the title several times. He's out!
He got him! What a performance!
Yeah, we're just getting going, and now the fight's over, but excellent striking technique to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight. And there he is, our UFC middleweight champion of the world. What an outstanding knockout here to finish the job tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop this contest at 21 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Cerrone.
And still the